star on the planet. And when I say star, I mean any athlete, any sport. No one can come close on a global scale to Lionel Messi.
A name synonymous with footballing genius.
He is the best. Messi.
Oh. A name that conjures images of impossible dribbles.
He's being dragged back there, Messi.
A magician who routinely delivers highlights of the highest order.
Messi.
This man is absolutely mainline to pure footballing magic that belongs in a different galaxy altogether.
When Messi has the ball, 1-1-1, you are dead.
The greatest scorer ever.
Fatality.
Turns him inside now.
It's astonishing. It's absolutely world class. And you think three of them around him, he's not going to get past the ball. He does.
Messi was must-watch TV.
One more defender inside. Look at this, Kevin. It's a brilliant run for Messi. Will he go all the way?
For over 2 decades, he has redefined the beautiful game, winning every award imaginable. Golden Shoes, Ballon d'Or, and every La Liga trophy that exists.
The record has been broken. Leo Messi.
As big a star as any sport has ever known.
Every goal's a gem for Barcelona.
Lionel Messi. His story begins in Rosario, Argentina in 1987.
Rosario, the farming city where Lionel Messi grew up and first kicked a ball.
His father worked in a steel factory. His mother worked at a magnet manufacturing plant. Messi began playing at age 4. Even then, he was turning heads on the local pitches, weaving through kids twice his size and racking up the goals.
For Leo, things are simply natural since he was a child. That is the reason why he's the best in the world and will continue to be this way for a long time.
At age 6, he was picked up by Newell's Old Boys, where he became a sensation, a true phenom. Throughout his 4 years at Newell's, the team lost just 1 game, while Messi scored over 500 goals. Unfortunately, Messi had a problem. A growth disorder threatened to derail his career.
I'm sorry, you have a growth defect. Your body stopped growing.
Treatments were too expensive for Messi's blue-collar family to handle, and without them, Messi wouldn't surpass 5 feet tall. But word had spread fast about Lionel's talent. He was invited to try out for La Masia, the renowned Barcelona academy in Spain. If he failed, his growth hormone treatments were over, and likely, so was his career. But he didn't fail. He wowed the coaches to the extent that they offered to pay for his expensive treatments if he joined their academy.
For it was not that normal at that age, coming from so far.
Habían avisado desde el fútbol base que venía un argentino que era increíble. Y la primera vez que subió al primer equipo ya lo ves diferente.
They signed him. He was only 13 years of age. Lionel Messi, and it could be one of the great signings of all time.
Seeing someone coming from so far away at such a young age, we all thought, wow, this boy must be something really special.
His immigration status made it so that he wasn't allowed to play in many of the club's games. But when the dust settled and he was given the green light, he took the league by storm.
A conocer a Leo Messi porque salió incluso en la prensa que tú firmaste ya un contrato profesional.
Sí, bueno, hace unas semanas atrás me llamaron y me dijeron que me iban a hacer profesional y que tenía que firmar.
16 años.
He joins Barcelona as a 13-year-old.
With his hormone treatments finished, Messi became an integral part of what was dubbed the Baby Dream Team, Barcelona's greatest ever youth side.
He's one of the rising stars of this level. Extraordinary young talent that they churn out. We've seen the best of it at this level over the last few weeks.
Right between this guy's legs. At age 16, he was called up to the senior team.
Mais de 40.000 cascóis nesta altura a colorir o Estádio do Dragão.
He sat on the bench until the 71st minute of play. Lionel Messi would be subbed in and make his official debut.
Do Barça, Leo Messi.
It was an uneventful debut, just a chance to get his feet wet.
Nesta altura pode marcar o Barcelona, Nuno evita e depois tem a sorte. A bola.
From then on, he would train weekly with first team. Messi would be eased into the action more and more each game. The legend Ronaldinho took Messi under his wing, mentoring him and taking an active interest in seeing young Lionel succeed. It was fitting when Messi's first official goal came by way of assist from Ronaldinho.
Remember the name, Lionel Messi, at the age of 17, scores his first goal for Barcelona.
Messi would go on to win the Golden Boy Trophy, presented to the best young player in Europe. Lionel would join Argentina's under-20 team
Messi
and participate in the World Youth Championships.
has done superbly well.
Messi was unstoppable in the tournament.
It is Lionel Messi at his mesmerising best. He's a magician and he's pulled out a moment of magic that lives up to the occasion.
Here in the Netherlands, 15th FIFA World Youth Championship.
In the final, the pressure would fall on Messi.
Lionel Messi with 4 goals to his name already. A chance to put Argentina in front. Sheer class from Lionel Messi.
Twice he delivered in the clutch.
It's Messi, his second penalty, and the chance for the second goal for him. Barcelona have recently offered him a new improved contract during this championship.
He scored 6 goals in total and won the Golden Boot and Golden Ball award.
It's Argentina's trophy. It's a 5th world crown. South America rules in the Netherlands. Watch for him to break into the Barcelona first team and establish a place in the coming season.
Well, speaking of that young man, 18-year-old, much been said about him. A lot will be said over the coming months.
Look out for the name of Lionel Messi. I think you're going to hear him at the World Cup. He's 18 years of age. He's been given his chance tonight. Here is the bright young thing. 18 years of age, Lionel Messi.
It didn't take the world long to notice Messi. The 18-year-old was being given more and more playing time each week.
On a great save, but swept in. A teenager has done it. Lionel Messi takes Barcelona into the comfort zone.
The Wonder Boy sticks it into the roof of the net, and that is the points in the bag.
Such huge expectations for this kid, which he still is, just a teenager.
Most of us knew that a phenomenon was coming.
The little Barcelona magician, Lionel Messi.
The teenager. Firmly established himself in this team. Fans love him. Going to really play the role of Ronaldinho tonight.
And he's one of the best passers the game has ever seen.
Being given a run of half a dozen games now by Rijkaard in a three-pronged attack.
He was a raw, unpolished prospect, dripping with potential.
Every goal's a gem for Barcelona.
That's sheer quality, Rob. Sheer quality. Good pass from Eto'o. But the finish from Messi is superb.
The stadium stands. Appreciation of a wonderful performance by young Messi. All part of the learning curve. He's already getting straight A's.
Weaving through defenders as if they were training cones, Messi's signature low center of gravity and ball control were on full display.
I don't think we've ever seen or ever will see anything like Lionel Messi again.
Fue algo increíble, o sea, lo que hizo ese chico contra...
Verbals there with the crowd. Larson departs. You get the feeling they like this youngster? Oh, just a bit.
Diego Maradona was my favourite player always, but I think for me Lionel Messi is the best, not just of this era but of every era.
Eto'o, bouncing ball is awkward for Betis at the back. Surely now! And how often in his fledgling Barcelona career has the 18-year-old come on and scored a goal? He's done it again, Messi. Said he's special, you can see he is special.
He's someone I think there's no individual that can do with him. It's a team effort.
185,000 personas, la calidad que tenía él era una calidad superior.
Messi or Maradona?
Commentators started whispering comparisons to Diego Maradona.
Maradona said of him that he is worthy of the famous Argentinian number 10 shirt.
He has some talent that no one has. The ball doesn't go 2 meters far from his foot. It's always there.
Messi. Oh, brilliant skill from Lionel Messi.
However, after Encara Messi, those comparisons were sent into overdrive.
Oh, what a goal that is!
The fans fell in love with him.
And they throw a party for the 18-year-old.
The future of Barcelona is bright.
It's artistry, it's beautiful to watch, and he does things which you can't understand.
One of his biggest supporters is Maradona, who believes that Messi should be given his legendary number 10 status.
I mean, he'll dribble past professional defenders who usually don't get beaten like that.
Messi, full of tricks, full of running, turn of pace.
The way he dances, it's an art form for him. He's not a mere athlete. In fact, when you talk to people about him, they compare him more to Mozart than to Maradona. Because it's artistry. It's artistry, it's beautiful.
In the El Clásico 2007 against Real Madrid, Messi continued his meteoric rise to stardom.
Eto'o, with the return pass, Deco, back to Eto'o, opens it up to Leo Messi. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a game of football here in the Camp Nou.
To prepare the game for Messi is impossible.
Plays it out to Ronaldinho, some signs of Barca coming to life.
Each time Madrid looked to pull away, Messi equalized.
Messi! Messi, 2-0! Oh, goodness gracious, Leo gives his regards to the Dio again, 2-0 in the Camp Nou.
In the waning minutes, Lionel delivered another miracle.
Leo Messi, into the area, Messi. Oh my goodness me, Leo Messi has equalised in the last minute. Absolutely incredible. Just when we thought Barca were dead and buried sin, Leo Messi has brought the Camp Nou to life, and Madrid.
It was Messi's first hat trick, and a timely one too.
He's a genius. He's a magician on that pitch, and you know he can do special things with the football. And
Messi continued his growth. However, injuries plagued the 07-08 squad, and Messi missed multiple weeks.
We forget, don't we, when we judge Barcelona this season, that Ronaldinho's been injured, Messi's been injured, Henry's carrying this back injury, Eto'o's been injured.
The injuries were too much and derailed the season.
Messi has missed the last 5 weeks. They want to throw back too early.
Messi came on in the 65th minute, of course. We've been missing him for weeks.
Lionel Messi, 10 goals already this season. And as cool as the proverbial cucumber, Lionel Messi is returning to peak fitness after his recent absence with injury.
Messi unleashed again.
When Messi returned to form, he was more dominant than ever.
2 goals in 10.5 minutes.
Ultimately, Barcelona would fail to win any trophies this year. A disappointing season for the team.
You know, without doubt, he is, in terms of technical quality, in terms of objective measurements, he is the best player I've seen, and I think the best player I ever will see.
Turn to Xavi, who feeds Messi early. Still Lionel Messi. Can anybody stop him? They can't.
No longer a developing prospect, but a true blue star of the game. Ready, willing, and able to take over games and perform magic.
This could be a killer goal. Lionel Messi takes his time and walks it in. Start shining the trophy now. The league may well be Barcelona's. What can you say about Barcelona? Dream team, perfect team. Pep Guardiola is creating a monster.
Well on course for the championship. Question is, can they really make this a memorable year and make it an unprecedented treble?
Messi scored 38 goals this season.
It's Lionel Messi. These two defenders.
31 goals in 41 appearances this season.
No sign has ever won the European Cup, won the Copa del Rey, Spain's FA Cup, and at the same time won the Spanish Championship. No Spanish side has done that. Barca still on course.
He's being dragged back there, Messi. Barcelona, who are on course for what would be a first ever treble of League, Spanish Cup and Champions League.
Barcelona would set a club record of 100 goals on the year.
He's had another goal! Messi was in there again! And Barcelona here have just taken Bayern to bits.
There was seemingly no way to slow the kid from Argentina down, so teams resorted to fouls.
Well, that was the talking point earlier in one of the bars. They were all discussing how they're going to stop Messi.
Every time they got the chance, they took Messi off his feet.
Everybody was of the same opinion. The only way they can stop him is by kicking him.
Real Madrid's aim was obvious: to rough Messi up.
Taken down again. This time it's Schneider who takes a lump out. Long tip into goal by Ramos, and the referee's reflex action is to get the yellow card out.
Despite the hack and slash style, Messi persevered and delivered the knockout blow.
And then Lionel Messi, who's been hacked all over the field, had the final lap.
The team steamrolled their way into the Spanish Cup final.
Welcome to the Spanish Cup final.
Messi's goal broke the dam wide open.
Goal Barcelona, Leo Messi makes it 2-1. Barcelona are 2009 Spanish Cup winners.
They were Spanish Cup champions. But their work wasn't finished yet.
The newly crowned champions of Spain against the recrowned champions of England. The newly crowned champions of Spain seeking to dethrone the kings of Europe.
Barcelona had a shot to seal their treble against Manchester United.
It's Messi.
With history on the line, Messi delivered an incredible header to cement victory for his club.
Barcelona, the new champions of Spain, the new champions of Europe. It's a treble in all.
Barcelona had become the first Spanish team to win the continental treble, consisting of the La Liga, Copa del Rey, and the UEFA Champions League. They also went 6 for 6 in competitions in a single year. Messi received his first Ballon d'Or. He was now recognized as the game's best player.
Everyone has his opinion, but nobody can doubt that he is there with the greatest all the time. For me, I said many times, I've been the the best.
This kicked off a stretch of dominance unlike any the game had ever seen.
Pedro, good cross. Messi! He's a goal magnet, isn't he? He scored the last 7 goals now. 33 goals, Jerry, and counting.
He can do things that other players can't do. Sensational.
I think he can do things that no other player's ever been able to do.
He was a video game come to life.
Messi, look at this, Rob.
Takes on 3. Takes on 4. Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best, Diego Maradona, Johan Cruyff. They're all getting outshone by this incredible little man.
Oh, here we go.
Got 87 goals in 3 years.
Hat-tricks were becoming commonplace for young Messi.
Messi!
Oh, my
hat-trick again! It's repetitive. Goal after goal after goal after goal after goal. Well, the fact is that Lionel Messi was at his brilliant best. A hat-trick last weekend. Lionel Messi into the area.
What is most joyous to watch about it is that it's like just seeing kids kicking a ball around in the yard, most notably Messi, who epitomises that, doesn't he, in essence? He's playing on the world stage. He's the guy that everybody wants to watch.
Real Madrid against Barcelona speaks for itself. 2 teams from one country, and the other camp, Lionel Messi. Who will be the best? Who will be the match winner tonight?
Messi would score 47 goals this season, finishing as the league's top scorer.
Messi in on the blind side.
Look at this placement.
It's Messi again! Is there no stopping him? The bigger the game, the bigger the goal for the little man.
Messi got the better of Ronaldo and Real Madrid. And Barcelona were once again on a collision course with history.
As Barcelona, some say the greatest footballing team ever, has to be discussed in many bars around the planet.
We've got a pretty full house in the Camp Nou tonight, although it's a late start, 10 o'clock. It's a beautiful night in Barcelona. Messi finishes. Nothing Roberto can do. 2-0 to Barcelona.
We're just privileged, I think, to be able to watch Barcelona and Messi every week.
It was the best show in the game, night in and night out. Watch Messi's vision here in the Super Cup. He sees his teammate crossing and places a perfect pass to split 2 defenders. Football masterclass.
Gol que aixeca la Supercopa d'Europa!
set aim on achieving the first ever sextuple by winning all 6 major trophies in a calendar year.
Barcelona, arguably the most popular side in the world right now, get the chance to prove they're also the best as they seek a record 6th title in this calendar year. Winner of the Ballon d'Or may also be winner of this particular trophy, the FIFA Club World Cup. Barcelona create history. 6 titles in a season. La Liga, Copa del Rey, Spanish Super Cup, European Super Cup, Champions League, and now FIFA Club World Cup champions. Barcelona 2009 was their year.
But I think what everybody loves about him is the way he plays the game. You know, he plays the game with passion, he plays the game just free.
Messi's incredible year was capped off by receiving the Golden Boot and his 2nd consecutive Ballon d'Or.
One of, if not the best player in the world, ever. He'll be in the conversation. We're talking about the best players to ever play football. So,
el equipo jugara de esta manera. Cuando llegó a mí me hizo jugar más.
Michael Jordan o qualsiasi questi grandi giocatori che sanno quando devono vincere.
Y es grande por cómo prepara los partidos, los entrenamientos, que cada partido lo prepara como si fuera una...
Picks up Messi, Messi goes for the gap. And Messi goes for the corner of the goal and it's in. It's a bad moment for Esteban. He can't give easy goal.
Sea cual sea el partido, lo prepara por igual a todo, por la visión que tiene.
So here we go. Barcelona reigned atop the league during this time like any great dynasty should.
And it's Messi, and it's Messi. Barcelona get the goal inside that big 2 minutes. It's a massive goal.
The finest stadiums in the world. Tonight, a chance to enjoy the greatest rivalry in European football. The might of Madrid against the beauty of Barcelona.
Profound and historical sporting rivalry as European football offers. That's his 49th goal of the season, Beckham. It's Lionel Messi.
In the most pressure-packed moments, it was Messi.
It's 1-0 to Barcelona.
This young man, Messi, when he plays, every game that he plays, and he plays every game, he plays it at 100%, as if he absolutely adores the game.
He has 49 Champions League goals to his credit. Can the little maestro make it a half-century this evening? There's every chance.
Lionel set another record with goal number 50.
Scores! Another Messi milestone. A half-century of goals in the Champions League, and he's the youngest player to reach that figure.
50 Champions League goals. Insane.
The Wembley Arch, an instantly recognisable feature of the London skyline. It's the UEFA Champions League final. Barcelona against Manchester United. It's the little genius who most people think is the greatest player on the planet.
Messi entered the Champions League finals, closing in on yet another record.
Champions League top scorer this season, 11 goals in 12 appearances. 2 more would make him the record Champions League scorer in a single season.
Goal in 15 appearances, Pedro. Tonight.
Messi lifted Barcelona to another European Cup.
Oh, Messi! He overpowered Edwin van der Sar. Out of very little, the little man gets a lot for Barcelona. Poised for their celebrations, which start now, and Wembley is hallowed ground for Barcelona again. To lift the European Cup for Barcelona. It's typical of the club. They have won it by beating English clubs before. They have won it in England before. Now they've done both on the same day. A class act. Simply the best. Barcelona.
Messi was without question the best player alive. In Barcelona, we're enjoying a run like no other.
The two titans of Spanish football square up again at the start of a new season.
It's 100 days since they last met and Barca knocked Real out of the Champions League. And still Messi, and Messi still. Oh wow, you can't hold him back. He's had as quiet as 45 minutes that I can remember him playing, but up he pops, he makes one, he scores one.
And take a gander at this perfectly executed free kick.
He's one behind Ronaldo and the Pichichi.
10 minutes to go. Barcelona in desperate need of a goal.
You couldn't place the ball in a better spot.
Look at the strike.
Given 1,000 chances.
That is the top right-hand corner of the goals.
Magic.
Harkin, he scored from that angle. Harkin, Messi. Everybody thought it was going to be Xavi, and Messi left foot. What a goal! My word, Rob, what a goal that is. Scored that own goal.
It was pouring rain and raining goals.
Beautiful, intricate passing between Messi and Pedro, and it's Lionel Messi! It's superb! Now you see us, now you don't. Quick, dancing feet. And Barcelona may already be out of sight.
She warned us about Lionel Messi, how he, inverted commas, you said, unstoppable at times.
It's Lionel Messi! You can't stop him!
Another hat-trick for the Green.
Wants a return. Messi! Another hat-trick! You just don't expect him to miss. Once he found the gap, brilliantly picked out by David Villa. And that is the icing on the cake.
He would tie the record as the top scorer in official games for a Barcelona player.
Comes to Messi! Messi scores at the back post! As official stats, he's moved level with Cesar as a top scorer in official games for Barcelona with 232 goals.
A few minutes later, he would break through.
Leo Messi, a phenomenal 233 goals for Barcelona.
And in true GOAT form, Messi went ahead and scored the hat-trick.
Ball falls to Messi. Messi rounds for goalkeeper. Messi for the hat-trick. Oh, Leo Messi! Goal number 234 of his Barcelona career. He grabs another hat-trick.
We used to shoot after practice, shooting from the outside box. Perfect pace, right in the corner, next to the post, every time. When he missed, we thought he's sick, like he has fever. Yeah. He said, everything okay? I'm telling you, it's not normal.
He was delivering all-time highlights each time out.
We don't think of him as an outstanding header of the ball, but this will rate for me as one of the best goals I've ever seen from Messi.
Goal! It's Lionel Messi. He's got the lot. Even a headed goal from the great man. Absolutely world class from Lionel Messi.
He's doing things which, in my eyes anyway, Messi is the best ever.
When Messi has the ball, 1-1-1, you are dead.
Disco in trouble.
I never liked the individual man-to-man against Messi.
And Messi gets away from the challenge.
Messi is a cage. You have to create the cage.
There's another hat-trick. It is another performance of genius from the great man.
Like Groundhog Day, Messi went for another hat-trick.
5 hat-tricks for the season. They just couldn't stop him.
New season's greetings. 11 o'clock at night in Catalonia.
Estimated 500 million people watching this game around the world. It's Real Madrid against Barcelona.
Thank you, Scott. It's the hottest ticket in town. Nay, the hottest ticket in the world.
In the Spanish Super Cup, Messi and Barcelona took on Ronaldo and Real Madrid in the final.
For Barcelona. Back to Lionel Messi. 2-1. Barcelona. Messi's at it again. A delightful dink.
Nice to see Adriano ahead of Alexis Sanchez.
Outstanding passing set up 2 goals for Messi.
Oh!
third of the tie, and Barcelona with the nose in front.
They've won it ugly when they won the Spanish Super Cup. Barcelona to add to the Champions League, the Spanish League. They've won the first Spanish major of the season.
They would also compete in the Copa del Rey final.
Was Lionel Messi, 50 goals in La Liga, 72 goals overall. Here's Iniesta towards Messi. Messi onto the right foot. Lionel Messi does it again. 73 goals this season for Leo Messi. Barcelona are on course now for the Copa del Rey, for Pep Guardiola's 14th trophy as a coach. Messi has done it again. Barcelona have won the Copa del Rey for 2011-2012.
Barcelona took another trophy, and Messi would win his 4th straight Ballon d'Or, the most consecutive Ballon d'Ors in history. The next season, manager Pep Guardiola resigned after a 4-year stretch of absolute dominance. Tito Villanova would replace him at the helm. Under Tito, the Barcelona machine didn't miss a beat.
Lionel Messi bundled up. Surprised they don't have him wrapped in styrofoam just in case. Messi. Oh.
Messi! Are you kidding me? Come on! This man is absolutely mainline to pure footballing magic that belongs in a different galaxy altogether than we are living in. Absolute, astonishing, jaw-dropping genius from Lionel.
Of his first child, which the press are saying here is due on Sunday. Oh, that's just so typical of the man, isn't it? Fabregas. And Messi celebrates yet another goal.
These two are getting a real understanding, Fabregas and Messi. What's this turn? And then he dribbles and looks for the angle and then bang.
Another hat-trick.
Oh, it's another hat-trick. Oh, it's a hat-trick. Barcelona remain unbeaten.
Messi would score a record 91 goals in all competitions.
Messi! Oh, magnificent!
The club wrapped up La Liga early. Messi 6th.
Unbelievable. What a goal the lot man scored. It's his 45th league goal. Rob, his 59th of the season.
He would finish as the league's top scorer.
We know that we have to play to our full potential against Madrid. If not, it'll be very difficult to progress to the final. I just hope that I play well and that my teammates play well so we can get to the final.
The mere sight of one another is sure to get pulses racing and juices flowing. These giants of world football engaging yet again, but a chance to give Barcelona the lead. A little over 20 minutes to go, Barca in front.
Lionel clinched a record-setting 3rd Golden Shoe.
Tito Villanova is set to step down as head coach of Barcelona. The 44-year-old had surgery to remove a cancerous tumour in his neck in November 2011 and is reported to have suffered a relapse. FC Barcelona have named Gerardo Martino as their new head coach.
Tito Villanova, the outgoing manager, who has stepped aside this season. He's going to be replaced for this game and for the rest of the season, of course, and for the future by Tata Martino.
The team would bring in Neymar to complement Messi, but under new management, Barcelona would struggle.
And Barcelona have the lead. And there is the dedication, and you predicted the goal, and it came within about a minute of your prediction. Messi scores. Barcelona players dedicate the goal to Tito Villanova.
Villanova would tragically pass months later. The squad would fail to win a single major trophy and first-year manager Gerardo Martino stepped down.
Barcelona will be spending the summer looking for a new manager after Gerardo Martino stepped down by mutual consent after failing to retain their La Liga title. The Catalans finished the season without a major trophy for the first time in 6 years.
Messi's in his prime. This is his best shot at taking Argentina to a World Cup.
In the 2014 World Cup, Messi led Argentina to the final.
Germany are the champions of the world!
However, once more, they came up short.
He did win Argentina a couple of games all on his own here in Brazil, but he couldn't win them the one he wanted, and he doesn't pick up the prize he really wanted.
Messi was named the best player in the tournament, but it did little to quell the criticism.
Lionel Messi will never be regarded as the greatest ever player, in your opinion, because he's never done it at a World Cup.
And you have the extra wrinkle of him sort of not being beloved. He's not an icon in Argentina. He left so young, spent so much time in Barcelona. He hasn't delivered the trophies that Maradona did.
If you ask Argentinians who's the best player to have ever played the game, would they say Lionel Messi? He has to do this on the World Cup stage, and he's not done this at the World Cup stage.
His lack of World Cup success was now the only blemish on an otherwise uncontestable resume.
In order to be considered the greatest ever, it feels like you have to win the biggest prize in whatever that sport is.
There was little surprise as Barcelona announced Luis Enrique as their new manager on Monday.
Under new management, Barcelona brought in forward Luis Suarez. This addition formed a trident of stars: Messi, Suarez, and Neymar.
Leo Messi forming up in the attacking trident with Luis Suarez and Neymar.
The trio would go on an historic run of dominance.
Messi to Suarez, 2-0 to Barca. Leo Suarez on the end of it, Luis Suarez.
Enrique's system would feature quick transition attacks, led by Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, who became known as MSN.
Thank you very much, Leo Messi. Those three men are Barcelona's attacking trident. They've each scored a goal tonight. Big smiles on their faces because Barca's eventual success or failure this season is going to depend so much on this trident.
With 252 goals, Messi became the all-time scorer in La Liga.
252 league goals for Leo Messi. It's the one everyone was waiting for. The record has been broken. Leo Messi, Telmo Zarra, and he's supported up by his teammates in a deserved celebration. And that is the final whistle, just 2 minutes of injury time. We've lost count of the number of goals Leo Messi has scored, but he's got a hat-trick tonight. His side have run out 5-1.
The trio of MSN would account for 122 goals, a Spanish football record.
Here, Leo Messi receiving yet another honorary plaque.
It is the prize for top goal scorer in the history of La Liga. He's being presented by Carlos Rechak, and of course, the Camp Nou with the biggest applause so far tonight.
Fatality. Tapped him inside now. It's astonishing. It's absolutely world class.
It was one of those special seasons where there was magic each and every night.
To Suarez, to Xavi. Xavi lays it back to Messi. Messi through a sea of players.
Messi splits 3 defenders on this shot.
A flash of inspiration from Lionel Messi. Suarez fires it to Messi. Messi past one. Oh, and past the goalkeeper. Magical Messi.
MSN routinely conjured pinpoint passes.
Unstoppable when he's in this form.
And physics-defying goals. Defenders were helpless against Messi.
Back to Messi. Hat-trick. Lionel Messi, yet another hat-trick for Lionel Messi. That is a fantastic 5 for Barcelona.
It's almost as though he stands above the field and watches it down, like we are from up here.
Rifles it home to the near post.
I thought that 2015 Barcelona, that front three was as good, I think, as we've seen in world football.
Messi! Hat-trick! This time, this is your genius! Did the clutch go forward last night? Because I think Messi just jumped over the hours. It's a brilliant touch on the run to set himself up.
Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez and Neymar have got an amazing 117 goals between them this season. They've beaten the club record of 100 set by Messi, Eto'o and Thierry Henry.
Lionel Messi has been in his very, very best form this season.
The dominance of Barcelona had them in pursuit of yet another slice of history, the continental treble.
One more defender inside. Look at this, Cameron. It's a brilliant run from Messi. Did he go all the way? From the magical, mercurial Lionel Messi.
The season culminated with the winning of the treble, the first team ever to do so twice.
In goes Messi! Barcelona's Cup in 2015, now assured.
They were so dominant, really everywhere. I think they lost one game. They were just so good and so much better than everybody else. That's why for me the Barca 2015 has to be the best of those 10 amazing teams.
Messi also clinched his 5th Ballon d'Or. The next season, Barcelona came out of the gates on fire.
It's brave of the keeper. Messi goes for it. The goalkeeper just heard it whistle past his ears. Perfection from Lionel Messi.
Tonight, against this Barcelona side, who just seem unstoppable at the moment. Certainly there's no arguing with Barcelona's form at the moment. 29 games unbeaten.
Messi!
MSN improved on their numbers from their record-setting season.
You can't keep a great man down. There's Lionel Messi, who's done the damage this afternoon, scored a goal, created 4. And a spectacular goal. Suarez, Neymar, and that little fella, the captain, Lionel Messi.
Messi, Suarez, and Neymar would combine for 131 goals.
Messi. 300 La Liga goals for Lionel Messi. You can write a history book about this man. 50 more goals, and the nearest competitor, Telmo Varda, 301 goals, and he's played 333 and a half matches so far. Maybe a goal that puts a shine on the title trophy.
In my life, Messi is the best, and I think he's the best, with the possible exception of Brazilian Ronaldo, by quite some way as well.
Leo Messi and Luis Suarez. The Valencia defence will be pushed to the very limit by those two, plus Neymar. Messi heads in, and Football Club Barcelona take the lead.
They would win 5 trophies this season, including La Liga and the Copa del Rey.
Some of the most celebrated and decorated footballers in the modern game. Barcelona's appetite for trophies.
But the top spot in La Liga could be theirs.
Barcelona's Copa del Rey in 2016.
There's the reaction of Luis Enrique.
One of the greatest sides ever assembled. Barcelona were on top of the world again.
The trident is back in place for the first time in 114 days. Lionel Messi, Luis Suarez and Neymar, who have combined for 44 of Barcelona's 53 Champions League goals since 2014-2015.
MSN was back for one more season.
Neymar, look at the space afforded Messi! It's just the start Celtic did not need. Lionel Messi.
Each week, Suarez, Neymar, and Messi made the stadiums run.
Messi, Neymar, and Messi's got to score. Well, something of an attacking clinic. You've just witnessed two of the finest footballers in the world strutting their stuff. A hat-trick for Lionel Messi. Luis Suarez joining in the fun. A couple of goals near the end.
Their chemistry was at an all-time high.
This is outrageous from Lionel Messi.
A truly historic run of greatness.
Outrageous from Messi and whisked home by Suarez.
Deserving of endless appreciation.
2-0 Barcelona. Messi. He's taken everybody on this time. He'll be on Las Vegas next, this magician. He is unbelievable. He doesn't score the goals, but he creates the goals. But this has been one of the great performances by the great Lionel Messi. A game he never wanted to end. Magical stuff.
MSN had captured 9 trophies in their 3 seasons under Enrique.
Back of this is quite something, isn't it? This atmosphere they're building up here.
Messi secured his 500th goal this season.
For Messi, must score and does. He kept on moving. The ball broke loose. Guardiola's team are behind, and Messi delivers again.
Oh, it's like playing PlayStation. You give the ball to the guy and you start to go through every player.
Make that goal, 501. Takes it all in his stride. Scored 16 goals in his last 10 La Liga matches.
But all good things come to an end.
Today I am announcing to everyone that I will not be the coach of FC Barcelona next season.
Neymar would also depart the following season. Despite winning multiple trophies and the Golden Boot, it was Ronaldo who captured the Euro title and the Ballon d'Or. Ronaldo was now tied with Messi, 5 Ballon d'Ors apiece.
I've said it before, the guy's a genius.
So you put him slightly above Messi today?
I think his form at the moment, over the last few months, the way he started the World Cup, I'd have him ahead of Messi, and I never thought I'd say that because I love Messi as well.
The rivalry between the two would dominate the talk shows.
But if you were a manager and you could pick any player in history to come off the bench in their peak to win you a game with 10 minutes to go and you only had one substitution left, who would it be? And I thought, it would be Cristiano Ronaldo.
Lionel was everywhere at this time.
Messi comes over to watch the UEFA Champions League. Make sure of one thing.
Messi?
Hey kid.
Kobe Bryant?
Messi signed a lifetime deal with Adidas for $25 million a year. Even as Barcelona retooled under a new manager and after the departure of Neymar, Messi continued to thrive.
Of course they have a good team, of course they have phenomenal players, but that player is absolutely incredible.
Ball finds its target, it's Messi. Another goal, that's what he's got.
He once again finished as the top scorer in La Liga, with 34 goals.
But a 9th La Liga title in 14 seasons is moving closer. Still some work to do. Valverde will...
Hello, welcome to the Camp Nou, where the eyes of the footballing world are focused in. First against second in La Liga, the biggest game in the world, and a season-defining contest potentially. Barcelona host Real Madrid.
In a heated race for La Liga, it was Messi who scored the winning goal.
It's Messi! Again! The medicine man arrives and sinks his flaming spear into the hearts of Real Madrid. You could drop a tarantula into his shorts and he'll still be cool.
He was bloodied, he was bruised, he was battered. But at the end of 90 minutes, it is Messi that stands on top.
Old school, old school. What an atmosphere, savour it.
What a setting, the Camp Nou in all its glory. The best players in the world here for the greatest club competition in the world.
As the pressure intensified, Messi played better and better.
He scores Messi from a ridiculous angle through the legs of Thibaut Courtois. And it's Messi's night at the Camp Nou. It's heartbreak for Antonio Conte and Chelsea.
It's the game. It's the Clásico. It's Football Club Barcelona against Real Madrid.
He'd lead his squad to the domestic double.
Messi getting away from Casemiro. Lionel Messi, 2-1 to Barcelona. 10-0 on the pitch. That's sheer spirit from Football Club Barcelona.
Messi would grab his 5th golden shoe following this remarkable campaign. The next season, Messi would be named captain of Barcelona. The talent of Barcelona was diminished, but Messi would carry the squad on his back.
Greatest return ball, but Messi collected it, returned it to Alba. Messi on the right. The Messi-Alba connection once again, and once again. They create a little bit of magic out of absolutely nothing.
Barcelona come here tonight 8 points clear in Spain. They're unbeaten in 16 matches and seen by many as the team to beat in the Champions League this season. Messi in with a challenge on Young, and he comes away with it, then he gets away from Fred. Shoots! Oh, he's done it! Little Mr. Dynamite with another goal for Barcelona, and you can't give him space like that.
Messi! Messi gets the equaliser. Astonishing goal from the little genius.
The hat-trick set Barcelona up to take the La Liga title.
Messi! Leo Messi gets the hat-trick,
which would be Messi's 10th.
They must despise this man in the Sanchez-Pizjuan. Just over 5 minutes to go. I've got no words left to describe this man.
He'd scored 36 goals this season, enough to earn him his 6th Golden Boot as the top scorer in La Liga. Barcelona would take the Spanish Super Cup, as well as the La Liga title. Messi would also win his 3rd consecutive Golden Shoe Award.
The Ballon d'Or France Football 2019 is Mr. Lionel Messi.
As well as his 6th Ballon d'Or. At this point, Messi was collecting Ballon d'Ors like Thanos collected Infinity Stones. The next season, Barcelona was even more dependent on an aging Messi.
Trying to wriggle his way through, and he got back up as well. Oh, fabulous!
They failed to win a single trophy. The end of the dynastic run seemed at hand.
In comes the corner!
Questions about Messi finishing the final year of his contract with Barcelona dominated the offseason.
Lionel Messi reluctantly, after all this, one of the big dramas of the summer, staying at Barcelona.
Messi returned, more determined than ever to win a trophy in his final season.
Finds Messi. Messi into Griezmann, who spins away from the chance here for Messi. 1-0. Barcelona take the lead.
It's now at the Messi stage as we all worship at his feet.
De Jong to Messi. Leo Messi with a chance here.
Messi, the biggest star on the planet. And when I say star, I mean any athlete, any sport. No one can come close on a global scale to Lionel Messi.
The best is Messi. Messi's number 9, number 10, number 11, number 7, number 6, number 5.
By this point, more and more people were making the case that Messi was the greatest to ever do it.
Messi, arguably the best player in the history of football.
In his final year at Barcelona, Messi lifted his team into the Copa del Rey final.
The trophy for the 24th time, and Barcelona for the 31st time.
You are the best player in the world. How does it make you feel? How do you react to it?
That's brilliant. It's Messi linking up so well with De Jong. Can he finish? What a goal! As Messi is getting the MVP. Barcelona Copa del Rey champions for the 31st time. A comprehensive victory in the end by 4-0.
Giving it one more go, Messi returned to Argentina to make a run at the Copa America.
That's the one man on earth you don't want to give that sort of a look to.
As you said, if anyone in the world can pull this off, and it's Messi!
At last, Messi and Argentina were champions. His first major international win. Argentina rejoiced.
Impossible to not be happy for that man. Impossible.
And for the first time in 28 of those years, it is going to Argentina. They have won the Copa America.
The celebrations were legendary. Fans took to the streets. A huge weight of expectation had been lifted off their greatest player.
So the 28-year title drought for Argentina comes to a close.
Argentina! Argentina!
So does the emptiness at major championship finals for Lionel Messi. He's 0 for 4, 3 Copa, 1 World Cup final losses, finally gets that first senior trophy.
Messi's time in Barcelona officially came to an end.
For the first time since the age of 13, Argentinian-born star Lionel Messi has moved on from the only club he's ever known, Barcelona.
Éxito para mí, después de tantos años, es maravillosa. Pero bueno, como dije antes, fueron muchísimos años, toda mi vida acá.
Un jugador irrepetible en la historia del Barça y bueno, esto nos llena pues de pena.
The start of a new era. Football megastar Lionel Messi is now officially a Paris Saint-Germain player. There was a frenzy in Paris as PSG fans flocked to get a glimpse of the star.
After saying goodbye, Messi signed with PSG. He was headed to Paris. He is currently still playing for Miami. Perhaps when he hangs it all up, we'll extend this documentary, but for now, we're going to finish on his World Cup.
Leo Messi has come to this World Cup with everything done. His legacy is that he has been the most consistent player in the history of the game, ever. but he hasn't won a World Cup.
At age 35, this World Cup was likely Messi's final shot at taking the greatest prize in sport.
He said many, many times that he will swap all his individual awards for winning something with Argentina.
Critics whispered he was past his prime. Across 7 matches, he delivered a masterclass. He played every second of every game and scored 7 goals.
Lionel Messi. Messi's hit! Oh! That's what they came for!
I think everyone knows what a huge fan of Messi I am. I always have been. I think he's the best player that's ever donned a pair of football boots.
Messi and the world. A breath, a heartbeat.
In the clutch, he delivered.
Lift off in Lusail.
Messi again with the marvelous mischief.
For the second time in his career, Messi had Argentina in the World Cup final.
Nearby in the town of Serendino, a huge hand-woven number 10 Argentina shirt hangs above the streets, a tribute to Messi and his teammates who play France in the final of Qatar 2022. Sunday's match will be Messi's second World Cup final, having lost to Germany in 2014.
The final would be one for the books, with Messi's legacy on the line.
Victory on Sunday would see Messi repeat Diego Maradona's achievement of 36 years ago and take his popularity to even greater heights.
Across every continent on the face of the globe, to every lover of the game, wherever you are, whatever time of day or night, welcome. That is the World Cup. Di Maria, away from Koundé. He's got the ground, he's got a penalty!
The world held its breath, and Lionel stepped up to take the penalty.
Messi! A goal forevermore! Perhaps his moment for infinity!
Well, they deserve it, don't they? By far the better team so far.
Lautaro Martinez, Lionel Messi, Fernandez! Messi! See the tears, feel the emotion. Imagine how it is in Buenos Aires. Imagine how it is in Cordoba and Messi's hometown of Rosario. What can you say but thank you for surely one of the greatest football matches that has ever been played, encompassing stellar moments from some of the greatest footballers who have ever attempted to play this game. Argentina 3, France 3, penalties, my.
With the score tied, Lionel Messi would get a shot at immortality. This was no ordinary kick, but the culmination of a 20-year journey for Messi.
Argentina, champions of the world! Again, at last!
And just like that, Messi was a World Cup champion.
And the nation will tango all night long!
Lionel had conquered the final peak of his career.
Lionel Messi has shaken hands with paradise. The little boy from Rosario, Santa Fe, has just pitched up in heaven.
He was the best player in the tournament and had delivered the ultimate prize for Argentina.
He climbs into a galaxy of his own. He has his crowning moment.
It was one of the most electrifying experiences I've had as a spectator. It was one of the greatest events I've ever seen.
And in 2022, the world champions are Argentina.
In a moment where you need it the most, that's the sort of performance that people are coming in and this is our savior. In Messi we trust. This is our guy, this is our man. He's now Argentina. We don't know what he was before, but now he's Argentina.
Who's the best player in the world?
Lionel Messi.
Who's the best player of all time?
Lionel Messi.
And you think three of them around him, he's not going to get past the ball. He does.
His legacy as the GOAT is already cemented.
One more defender inside. Look at this, Kevin. It's a brilliant run from Messi. Will he go all the way? From the magical, mercurial Lionel Messi.
I think Messi is the best player in the world. I think he deserves it as long as he plays.
Lionel Messi into the area. Oh, magical Messi!
When Messi has the ball, 1-1-1, you are dead.
He's dazzled fans with inconceivable moves.
Fatality.
Takes him inside out. It's astonishing. It's absolutely world class.
Impossible goals.
And a spectacular goal.
Unforgettable moments.
Unbelievable balance, strength, skill.
Messi.
Oh. What it's all about. A great play from Messi. He's being dragged back there, Messi.
Messi.
Oh. Messi.
Are you kidding me? Come on! This man is absolutely mainline! The pure footballing magic!
Lionel Messi.
Nobody brings it home like Joe Vincent. Nobody. Make it so.